This hit from Cam Chancellor and Vernon Davis is a clean hit because he hits the opposing player below his shoulders. Also, he does not use his head to make contact with the other player. So this means the player can hit any other player as hard as he or she wants, but without using his or her head to hit the player in their head.
On the other hand, this hit is illegal as Ed Reed makes the hit to Patriots wide receivers Julian Edelman's head or neck area. This is a very dangerous hit because it can result in concussions, especially to a defenseless wide receiver. The result of hits like this can be very serious. This is former Raven outside linebacker O.J. Brigance. O.J. Brigance, 4 years ago, was informed that he had been diagnosed with a very serious disease called ALS. The reason he was diagnosed with this was because of many hits to the head and concussions. This is a disease that is very serious because it takes away all mobile skills, and you will only have about 5 years to live once diagnosed. We, at all levels, up to the NFL and down to Little League football, people are trying to prevent concussion, so horrible disease like this do not affect people.
Many athletes have also gotten ALS, including Steve Gleason, who also played football.
Are there any programs helping to prevent concussions and head injuries?
Yes, Heads Up Football is one of those programs. Heads Up Football is an educational program for kids of all ages in the U.S. It teaches kids how to hydrate, tackle, and other important aspects of football kids need to know to avoid any injury or any miscue. This is also important to coaches because they need to know how their kids should be coached or taught. This is a great program for kids and adults, and I certainly recommend it.
Days there was no testing. They came over, how many fingers am I holding up? What's today's date? What'd you have for lunch today? I asked you silly questions. What's the score in the game? Now they do baseline testing all the way at the high school level down to our level, where you take a computerized test, they get a measurement on your baseline reads, and then if you do get your bell rung, they'll come back and you take this test, and it will indicate whether you're ready to come back or not. And it's even trickled down to the high school level. I know for a fact that kids have learned how to beat that little test. As we start to do it every year at the high school level, some of my players, I know for a fact, were doing poorly on that test, so if they ever got a concussion, it wouldn't be recognizable. So the test actually now has been built in. There's ways to find out if you're cheating, if you're not doing your best. So I think the testing is good.